Good morning, folks. Well, it's a special day today. Today is the day we leave our marina where the boat has been moored since we bought it. It was moored here when we bought it, and we're moving it to Hinckley, the marina we stayed in on our trip that we thought in the summer, which we thought was lovely and so much more convenient for the Midlands and Northern rivers and canals. Linda stayed with me on the boat last night. She's had to go off childminding today for our granddaughter, and so today I need to go and sign out, hand in the keys, chat to the guys who've been great to us while we've been out of this marina, and then head off down the Lee, through London and up towards the Midlands. I'll have a little tour around first, and there's always aeroplanes and trains going past here. I'll go a little tour around the marina, show you what it's like. If you ever consider coming to a marina on the shore, this is a lovely place, really friendly staff. Anyway, I'll go and hand in the keys, have a walk around and get myself ready. So there we are, Piodden in its resting place, and we'll go off out that way. And so I'm just going to go a little walk around the marina and show you what's what. It's only 5 to 8 in the morning. Oh, a lovely swallow just flew past, there's another one. Birds are twittering, it's a lovely day. Probably going to rain later, but there's our boat up there. And here you can see the assortment of different boats. And we're off down, well, we're off. I'm off down there, down to the bottom to the office. Have a look over that bridge first and show you from there. Here's a view from the bridge. Another aeroplane just disappearing off to Stansted. You can see our boat there, it's got the back doors open. It's so beautiful. It's about 5 to 8 in the morning, really peaceful. The birds twittering, sun coming up and warming it up a bit. It's a cold morning, my hands are freezing. But you just see there's an assortment of boats here. It really is a lovely marina. Here's the bridge that I'm on. And if you look down here, you can see, which you may have seen before when we got the blacking done and the solder done, the mill, which this little arm off the Stort originally was for, to take the grain there to the mill and then take off to London afterwards. So it's the main Stort is over there. You can probably see a boat in the distance just moored up at the lock. And so I'm off down to the office now to hand in my keys and say ta-ra chaps and move on. There is the mill and the dry dock. Really is lovely. And the office is just on the right here, where I'm going to potter in. Listen to the birds twittering. So nice. Well, I've said my goodbyes, and now we're off back to the boat and get out of here. I remember walking through that gate the first time. Strictly private boat owners only. The day we bought the boat. And I remember taking a photo and thinking, ooh, a boat owner, that's me. Kind of weird, isn't it? Thousands of pounds later. Yeah, it's been great. No, we've loved it, it's been fun. Right, let's get off. So walking back from the mill now, and this is the turning point, the infamous turning point in the marina, and it is hard to turn your boat around in there. I mean, you can, but you've got a boat right there always, boat that side. I've had some fun here, got me better at reversing, and sun has just come out. It's looking beautiful. Forecast is rain this afternoon, so I need to crack on and get going. Right, I'm going to go walk on the other side of the bridge where from our boat is. You get a good view of the boatyard. Go and have a look over there, over that way. So this is from the other side of the bridge, obviously. There's the bridge. And it's looking beautiful. The birds are really twittering now. There's our boat over there, you can just about see. Here's another early riser, bringing his boat into the marina. Lovely. So boat's going to the bridge. Another airplane coming over, which you'll hear in a minute. But it's a nice view of the marina from here. You can see our boat there, just sticking the front out. Aeroplane coming over as always. and then I go off down there, along there, through, you can just about see the bridge at the end, maybe not, and out there onto the Stort, which I'm about to do now. Well, I'm sure the sun's blocking out the camera a bit, but here we go. Leaving our little spot in the marina. I'm also trying out a new microphone, and if I leave this bit in, it sounds alright, you'll never work. And if it doesn't, I won't. I know the sun's right behind, but there's our little space. It's been whited out a bit by the sun pointing at the camera. But yeah, that's where we were. Quite sad really, and quite excited simultaneously. Wish Linda was here. She wishes she was here. So once we're out under this bridge, we're out into the Stort and away from the marina. Honk me horn, nothing coming. Well, bye-bye marina. Do feel a little sad, but I say the sun's out, it's lovely. It's only about 8:30 in the morning, I think. And off we go. Well, I've been travelling about 2 minutes and we're into the first lock. There's 15 on the Stort. We've got to do 12 of them to get down to the lee. And the first one is full with the gates open. If you're not familiar with rivers like this, you always leave a set of lock gates open. So I'll be able to go straight in here, shut the gates, drain the lock, empty, go out the other side and just leave it. So that'd be nice. So that's my first lock done. Hallingbury lock 4, which you can see from the marina. And the joy is I'll just leave it open. Off to the next one. The sun's shining really warm now. I'll take the coat off in a bit. You may have noticed my captain's hat, Pjodden captain hat's missing. It went rotten over the winter months. It was pretty wet and manky, and it was pretty worn and tired, and then it went rotten. Right, one of the low bridges of the Stort, of which was many. This is not the lowest by a long chalk. Off to the next few locks. 11 more to do, I think. Yeah, 11 more to do. What a lovely day. So, coming up, one of the many very low bridges on the Stort. Just hope I get a train going over it. As we go up to it, why do I want to see a train? Because I'm a geek and I like trains. Oh well. There's a duck. Oh, blooming heck. I think this is the lowest on the Stort, but many of them are very, very similar. Nice jagged bit of metal here in the middle to catch your head. So I'm approaching the second lock of the day. And I think, looking at it, I'm just having a look, I think I've been lucky. I think it's open again. Wide open and full. This is quite a big lock, that's a bit of emptying, so let's have a look. Yeah. So we're straight into that one. That makes it handy when you're by yourself. Excellent stuff. Linda's just phoned, she may pop into me, may pop over to see me later today. She's not staying on the boat tonight. She's hoping to be back Tuesday night. Anyway, here's the lock. So that's straight out the second lock. It emptied pretty quickly actually. And no traffic around just yet. But I'm liking all this locks going my way so well. both locks going my way so far. When you're solo, to be able to just empty it and go straight out is wonderful. More of the same, please. I think there's 12 locks I've got to do on the Stort. If they're all like this, it'll save me probably about an hour, maybe more, hour and 10 minutes or something. Hour and a half, I don't know. So, fingers crossed. Although there's no mad rush really. Well, I've had quite an eventful morning. 9 locks I've done so far. Nearly everyone's been against me after the first 2. I just had a CRT helper at the last one, which was handy, and the last 2 actually. But I've made good progress. 9 locks, it isn't raining. Weather's been a bit odd. It's been cold, had my coat on, my hat on, my thick jumper on, gloves on, then coat off, then hat off. It's been kind of non-stop taking things on and off. But at the moment, just after lunchtime, I've had something on the fly, on the go. We're doing well really. Sun's out, it's warmed up. I think I've got, what have I done, 3 locks left on the Stort, and I'm on the River Lee. And that was all I was hoping for today. I did start early, which is one good reason why I've done so many, but you know, just been cracking on. Lovely to bump into Linda and Delilah at Harlow. She was in Harlow and came in to sit, which was great, dropped some supplies off. So I've just got to decide how far to go today. Just approaching Roydon Lock just down here. This bit of a cut is regularly drains. I mean, it's regularly really low. It warns you not to moor in between the 2 locks because it's so low. And sometimes it's a worry coming this way, like, oh dear, you know, you have to go right in the middle and keeps grounding away. But as you know, it's been a very wet April, still in April. There's flood water on the fields, and it didn't even cross my mind there'd be trouble today. And there hasn't been. So, yeah, all going well. Unfortunately, I forgot to video anymore because I was busy, but I did all 12 locks of the Stort I had to do, 1 on the River Lee, moored up for the night, and that was it. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, folks, you know what to do. Click like, subscribe if you don't already, and see you next week. Bye!